All right, everyone. Welcome to tonight's live analysis and charting on YouTube Live. Welcome to the live stream. We are going to be covering what you see on the screen here. We're going to be covering crude oil. We're going to be covering SP 500. We're going to cover the NASDAQ. We're going to cover gold and one or two Forex pairs as well. So welcome. Understand that on YouTube, there is about a 15 to 20-second delay. So again, definitely go down into the comments and say hello. And I've got a question for you. I want to kind of find out where is the coldest spot wherever you are in our big world. So drop that down in the comments and I'm going to put you on screen here and let's find out who has the coldest temperature right now. Even though we are in April, who has the coldest temperature across the nation? And we are going to get started here on this live analysis in about 30 seconds. Hey, shout out to our good friend Booty and member of our trading club. Welcome. So again, drop in the coldest temperature of your location, drop that in the chat, and we will give you a shout out as well. Okay, so we are going to get started on the analysis here. I'll be monitoring the comments as well. So let's go ahead and go full screen now. And we are going to begin with gold. Okay, so congratulations to our members in our trading club. We took this sell earlier today. So if you are still in this trade, we're up, a good amount of pips, over 100 pips so far on gold. Now, remember that tomorrow is Friday. You don't want to get trapped. I personally do not trade on Fridays. So this is value for all of you who do trade on Fridays, right? We can definitely see on gold that we are still in a massive uptrend. Okay. So trading against the trend is always a little bit more risky. But again, we love targeting this 88 area on our fib level. We saw previous resistance up to the top. And we took this sell here. So again, I would definitely use caution to see how low this will go. So our next major level, and let's get rid of all these levels real quick. Okay, and let's kind of give you a fresh chart. I always consider the wicks. You got to always consider the wicks in that nature. Okay, so let's set up our playing field, which is going to be right in here. Okay, this is something we do every day in our trading club. We go through this for all the different pairs. So if you're interested in getting more information, you definitely want to drop that. Look at the website down below, theprofessortrades.com. Come join us and get some massive value each and every day with a morning and evening analysis as well. Hey, big shout out to Farhan. Hey, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you being here. Awesome. Welcome. Let's take a look real quick. We've got some temperatures. Got Sports. All right, love your channel. 79 degrees for Got Sports. That's what we got here. Drew, 81 in the great state of Texas. You've got like my weather in Miami as well. Tracy Neal at 77 in Mississippi, Elvis's birthplace. Hey, the good folks of Boston, home of the Celtics, #1 seed in basketball, 40 degrees. So that seems to be our cold spot so far. All right, so and by the way, if you are here on the recording, okay, if you are here on the recording, there will be video chapters added once this video is over. So if there's a particular pair that you want to see, if you want to skip over this, that'll kind of be the intro. You can just click on that and you don't have to see this stuff at the front end, okay? So let's kind of go over to gold right here. So this will be our playing field for tonight for those of you that are trading London, right? So we definitely have, again, I'm just drawing this trend line here just to show you that we are definitely on this uptrend, okay? We had this one false breakout of this trend line, and we are still riding an uptrend on gold. So if you're going to trade with the trend, you've got to look at the next level, the next floor, which would be right around here, which will also in line with the trend line. And then if we draw a Fibonacci level, okay, if we draw a Fibonacci level, then we are going to put that fib here. And guess where that falls? Look at that. Perfectly right within the 61 and the 88, which is what we love to see. Okay. Gold will not truly break the trend until we close and start moving down from 23.22. Okay, gold can come all the way down to 23.22, bounce here, and then eventually go up, and it's still in an uptrend. Okay, so just kind of keep that in mind, that we are still in an uptrend, and you're always safer to trade with the trend. So if you are trading London tonight, or if you are trading tomorrow, I'm going to give you some value. These are the zones that you want to look at, right? Previous rejection turns into previous support. So I would definitely look at that fib level as the next possible buy spot for at least 20 pips. Okay, we run a 20 pip challenge in our group. So we want to secure 20, right? And then from there, you want to protect. Okay, so again, that's something that you want to definitely look at and keep in mind as you're moving as well. Okay, especially for a Friday. You don't want to get caught in paying more fees or getting trapped over the weekend, where anything can happen over the weekend. Okay, to the top side, we have not been able to close above 2,400 here. So that's going to be our top end, right? If we close above 2,400, very simple. What's going to happen is you're going to get a candle to close above. We'll make this green. And then you're expecting for price to shoot up, maybe give you a retest back down, and then price going up to target the high at 2,430. Okay. Don't know if we'll get there unless there's major news tomorrow. There is no major red folders for tomorrow. So unless something pops up of the unexpected, it should be a quiet day news-wise, okay, which also, impacts gold. Okay, so those are your levels for gold. If you're getting some value on gold, let me know in the comments. If you trade gold, drop the word gold in the comments so I know that you trade gold, and do you want to see more gold live analysis? Go down in the comments below and drop the word gold for me. Okay, let's move over into, and again, if you are part of our trading club, you do not need to worry. I will be sending you these charts through our app as soon as I am done on this live analysis. So again, if you are not in the trading club and you need to take a screenshot, or you want to look at these levels, then please do so. And I'm going to save this for the good folks in our community. Okay, so again, that is gold. Hopefully we can get price to come down one more time, and then I would be looking to buy gold for one more push back up to this level. Okay, for those of you that are trading. All right, part of my trading rules is I do not trade on Fridays, so I will be watching tomorrow and kind of see where price closes out for the week. And if you look at the weekly candle, let me get rid of this, right? We are still in a very green week, so we should be looking to buy the retracements back down. Okay, so let's see if we get that push to come all the way down here. Okay, so that is gold. Let's jump over to crude oil. All right, most of the good folks in my group are in that crude oil. So let's take a look at these levels. We gave these levels earlier. So we know that this, we kind of came to this level here almost earlier, right? This 80.5, 81 level. I don't want to change that. I always like to use my levels kind of as white first. Okay, so we're in this here. Okay, we marked this up earlier in the group. We had this fib retracement. Okay, we had this fib retracement that came down to the 88. Okay, in addition to the fib retracement, well, we normally look for some type of reversal. Okay, keep in mind, I completely understand that the weekly is very bearish. Okay, the weekly is very, very bearish. Okay, so if you're going to trade with the trend, then you only look for sells. Now, that being said, let's get back over here real quick and let's put up our lines here. If you're looking at crude oil, if you're looking to swing trade crude oil, then a couple things that are playing in your favor to start looking for some type of buy positions down at this level. We've got the fib level that we like. Okay, we've already rejected 88 one time. So any push into this area, you may want to look to buy crude oil, because we are at this level, and crude oil would really need to close probably below the 127 to completely change the trend. Okay. Now, that being said, we also have a SAR strategy that we use. And again, if you add the SAR, I've done a whole complete training on that, right? Usually what we do is we look to enter upon that first SAR. Now we're getting a retracement on crude oil, right? So if you didn't take the initial entry, which is about 20, 30 pips up, and you're here now, this is the way you would trade the SAR. You would enter, let's just say here, right? And the goal is you want to try to take it back up. Now, there's a lot of liquidity here, but we're just going to try to take it back up to this 50%. Your stop loss is below the first SAR, which you can see is right here, okay? So that's the way you would trade this particular position, okay? Now, again, because it's going to be Friday, your goal should be 20 pips. If you're on futures, 20 ticks, okay, from this point, okay? If you get further price down, that's the way you would trade on the 4-hour slip, on the 4-hour, if you're looking to counter trade this, okay? It is going against the trend. It is going against the trend. So again, if you're more conservative, you wait to see if price gives us this dip all the way back down to the 100 level, see if they target these lows again, and then you look for buys here if the price action is there going into next week. Okay, barring any drastic news, we shall see what the price action is. But this would be the way I trade along if I was going to counter trade it based on the SAR strategy that we use and based on the current fib level that we rejected. So if you're going to trade London tonight and you see price back at this level, you should be able to get 20 pips very, very easily on a retracement level. Okay, so that is the outlook for crude oil for now. If you want to just wait until next week, don't trade it. Let price move tomorrow, and then we shall see where it closes. And if we do close below the 100, then we might, obviously be going further down into the 79s. Okay, this would probably change the temporary trend if we go below the 100 fib level. That's why that is kind of our exit, okay, on crude oil. Okay, but I'm pretty confident that you should be able to get 20 pips from this location right here, or be a little bit conservative. I don't like this particular trading session. See what the first half of this Australian session does for you into the Japan session. And if price drops, look for another retracement of the 88.6 area. Okay, and then maybe target that there as your entry. Okay, so that is kind of the outlook on crude oil. All right. Hey, if you're getting some value, drop it in the comments. Drop it in the comments. We already did gold. Yep, we did gold already. And those of you trading gold, Drew, I got you. JV, I got you as well. All right, awesome, awesome. Hey, don't forget, if you're getting some value, you can definitely help me out by hitting that like button. If you're brand new, subscribe, hit that notification. And you know what? Hit that share button either now or at the end of this video. Let others know what we're doing. That would truly, truly be appreciated. Okay, so let's get now into our next analysis here. And again, if you are in the trading group, we will send this out. Let's take a look at the NASDAQ. What a crazy week for the NASDAQ. Let's take out the SAR for now. So let's take a look at the weekly, right? We are in a very, very, very bearish week for the NASDAQ, okay? We were able to scalp some points earlier on some buys, but we are very bearish on the NASDAQ right now. So where could the NASDAQ have its final resting spot? Well, of course, nobody knows that, but we've got to consider this level right here, as you can see right here. Okay, we've got to consider that level. And if we draw a Fibonacci from where we began the swing up to where we started to descend, that is where we are at right now. We are at the 50% level right in here. So the best bet is to either not trade and wait, or if you get a retracement up, to sell NASDAQ again, depending on what's going to happen tomorrow. Okay, here is our 4-hour view. Okay, here is our 4-hour view. Let me make this a little bit bigger on the NASDAQ. Okay, so number one is we are at a level right here, right now. We can see that. Okay, so will we get a retracement from this level, right? Does anybody know? No, we really don't know. But we are at the 50% level. We had previous hit of the 50 before price took off, right? We had price hit the 50 and take off. We had price hit the 50 and take off. Okay, so again, if you are going to trade London session tonight, let's make this a little bit bigger, okay? And you're looking for price to react at this level, again, you would be looking at something like this. Let's go for a long position somewhere right off the 50, trying to take it back up to at least the session highs from Wednesday ultimately. Okay, this would be the Thursday high, but if you wanted to go a little bit further, let's just leave that there. Try to secure your 20 points, 20 ticks, and you would need to place this at the next, I'm going to go right here just because this is the most recent low and then plus your spread. So we'll probably go down a little bit more. Okay, so you're still looking at about almost a 3-to-1. Okay, if it reacts to 50. Now, if you see price bolting down today and closing down in this area, then I would just close your trade. Okay, I would just close your trade if you are thinking to go long tonight on the NASDAQ. Okay, you are trying to go against the trend. Understand that. Okay, so would you sell from here? No. If you're going to sell, you need to wait till this clears this level. Okay, and then see if you get a retest and then back down to this level, because we already have history that price has reversed here. So if you get into a sell here and price turns around, you're going to get stuck. Okay, and we did have a fake out right here, as you can see. We closed below, we never retested, we just took off. So based on these factors, right, this would be an area that you would look at for a reversal to get at least some type of movement back up, at least 20 points. Okay, at least 20 ticks or 20 pips from this particular level right in here. Okay, again, if you're more conservative, wait till they flush out this low right here. And so what I'll do is I'm going to actually move this a little bit further down to see if they go for that low right there, and then look for that yellow box as entry. Okay, look for that yellow box as entry. So then this would kind of come into play here. All right, and we'll move this right below the low. Okay. All right, cool. If you have any questions on NASDAQ, let me know. Again, this is a counter trend move. Okay, so you have to use caution. This is a counter trend move, but it's gone here 4 times and it's reversed. Doesn't mean it's going to do it again, but just again, be cognizant of that going into London tonight and into US session tomorrow. Okay. Awesome. Who's this? Amin. I hope I answered you correctly. So yes, I do live analysis just like this, actually in our community, in our app every day. You can access it through your mobile phone, through a laptop computer. You can log in through web browser. This is what we do every day. And the only reason why I'm actually doing this on YouTube Live is because they were doing a maintenance on the network this evening for the live features, and that's why I brought it over to YouTube Live. But this is exclusive to our members. We do one in the morning, we do one in the evening, whether it's a live or a recorded video. You get value twice a day from me on crude oil and all the indices as well. So again, hope you are going to join us if you haven't joined us yet. All right. Tracy, you're welcome. You're welcome. Tracy's one of our club members. So again, thank you. Thank you. Okay. Hey, I won't even try to pronounce your name. So I'm going to call you CK. Hey, welcome from Zambia. Yes, this could be overwhelming. And that's why I believe if you join a trading community, not only do you learn faster, but you have support. We've got over 180 traders in our community. So whether it's my community, which you're going to pay pennies on the dollar, or somebody else's, right? Doing this by yourself could be difficult, just being honest. So whether it's my community or somebody else's community, join a community, get involved with like-minded people who know what they're doing, who have a simple process to help you build your account steadily and slowly so you can be successful, right? Everybody's learned from my mistakes in our group, and we've seen now people do amazing things. So start slow, and that way you can be successful. Hey, Got Sports, I appreciate it. Okay, so let's get back to the value. That's why you're here, and that's why I'm here. All right. So by all intents and purposes, NASDAQ looks like it's going to flush this low, let it get down a little bit deeper into this box, and then start looking for some possible reverses if it happens. Okay. I also want to do the SP 500. We're in the same boat here. Okay, on the SP 500. Okay. We've got this level right here, okay, which is way down here right now. Okay, so let's take a look at this. right? Looks like we could be coming back down to 49.50. We don't know that. Let's draw a Fibonacci level from this swing up to where we begin to see price melt away. So we are reaching, a couple of things are in play here. This is a liquidity candle sitting right here. You see this candle? Okay. This is an institutional candle right here. So lots of money was introduced to push price away quickly from this supply and demand zone. Okay. So there is liquidity sitting here, which ironically, 50% of this candle sits perfectly on this Fibonacci level. Okay. So if you are an S&P trader, I would start looking. If you're looking to swing trade this, I would definitely just let it wait till it gets down to the 88. If you're super conservative, you wait until they flush this low, if they take this low, okay, to this level. Okay. So if you're a little bit more aggressive, or you want to start swing trading this, you're taking this from 49.87 or so. If you're more conservative, you wait to see if they come all the way back for this wick, which is about 49.36, and then you start swinging that back up. Okay. If we close below this 49.38 area, okay, we have completely changed the trend, and then we are going much further down at that point. Okay, that would begin this wave right here that you can see, right? Massive uptrend. This, in my opinion, would change the complete trend of the SP 500. So we're still in an uptrend. This is a typical correction that is being done. We've been overinflated for a while. So because tomorrow's Friday, I'm just going to let price move. We'll see where it's at. But this is where I would begin to look for those of you that are swing traders or scalpers. Try to get your first 20 clicks here, okay, which is 5 points on futures for those of us that trade futures as well, or 20 pips on the Forex side, okay, because this is a nice liquidity zone. So you should be able to get 5 points, 20 pips from this area right here. I think we're going to get a bounce from this area here, okay? So that is about 49.85, which is still about 22 points away from where it is right now, okay? So that's the SP 500 for all of you. Let's go now. Okay, so I wanted to do a couple of Forex pairs. We were looking at EJ. Okay, so EJ, which is a Euro JPY, is about to hit, for those of you who did not cash out from the group, right? It is about to hit our first profit level on EJ. Okay, I took my 20 pips and cashed out already. So again, we had this nice reversal. This was a trade alert that we put in our group. We had this nice reversal here, and we are coming back down. Okay, EJ has been now trending in this area right in here. So let's eliminate this. Let's give you some fresh value, right? This is our top side. Let's lay down our playing field. This has been our bottom side. So we have not been able to close below these two levels right here. Okay, so there might be, so you do have some news for the yen coming out pretty soon, actually at 7:30 p.m. So we're about to be, well, actually the news just came out, whatever that was. Let's see, actual forecast. So this was an even news right here, 2.7. So probably why the yen is not moving too much. Okay, so we are in this consolidation phase right here, if you want to call it. So for now, trading in this black hole space is very dangerous. We really don't know what's going to happen, right? So there's an intermediate level here that you can target. Let's get rid of this. Okay, for one more push up. I'm not going to say I don't trust it 100%, but if you were going to throw a fib level from where this retraced back up to this level, look where this zone matches. So you might be able to get one more kick up if you're going to trade tonight at this level here. Okay, so you might get one more kick up. So you would look for this, and then you would look for one more kick back up. Okay, on a long position, that would look like this. Let's say that's your entry. You want to take it back up to the session highs, and your stop loss has to be the 100 right below this wick right here. Okay, so that would be the long position if it happens. Okay, if price shoots down and closes below, very simple. You just change your mindset. You just say, okay, I'm getting out of that. And now you're looking for price to re-hit that area and continuation back down to this level. So as a trader, you have to be able to change your bias very quickly, right? You got to be able to change your bias very quickly. So you've got a couple of different scenarios that you would work there. Okay. So that is EJ. This trade's in progress. Congratulations to our members who took profits already, but that's what I will look for now for the rest of this London session. Okay. Because I don't think JPY really acted with any major news. Okay. Awesome. Okay. So we gave you some value with everything that we decided we were going to cover today. All right. We covered definitely crude oil, SP, NASDAQ, gold, and we hit the Forex pair there as well. So again, don't get stuck on any late trades. If you do trade London, I don't trade London. I'm too old to trade London. I love the first 2 hours of pre-US session. That's where I get my pips in. And then maybe the first hour or two of the US session, and then trading is done for the day. That's our system. That's what we do in our group. Again, if you had not yet had the chance to join our group, I'd love to have you come in, get the value. You can cancel anytime, but you're going to get tremendous value. And that's why our retention rate is over 92%. We take it easy. We take it small. We give you a chart when you first start that if you started with like $100, how to grow it to six figures over 2 to 3 years if you just grab 20 pips a day. So we're going to walk you by the hand. We're going to give you at least 20 pips of analysis every day for you to grab in our group to help you build your account. Whether you got $50 or $100 or you got more, we're going to help you build 20 pips a day every day in the account. Monday through Thursday, we do Sunday gap analysis live inside the app as well, and we grab any major gaps. Fridays, some of our members like to trade in the morning, so I give them value. For me, I only trade Monday through Thursday. Okay, thank you again for watching. I appreciate it. Again, hit the like button. If you're new, subscribe so you can join. But if you really want deep dives, if you really want to see this every day, multiple times a day, definitely head over to theprofessortrades.com and we'll give you that massive value. For less than $1 a day, you're not going to find this value anywhere else. All right. Thanks for watching and have a great weekend.